Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. This is your home girl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is the county, New York. We are definitely in the motherfucking house. And I just went back over there and looked at what Sid said about Selena and 86K. And, but wasn't his video playing when Lonnie video was going live yesterday? Because both of them went live around the same time. Both Empress Lonnie One Love and Sis Rabbit Got a Wrench went live around the same time. So whatever Sis said about 86K or Selena came out in the video. I'm going to tell the whole world I love Selena. Okay? I've always liked Selena. And, Selena, she does what she want to do on this YouTube. She's a grown woman. She pays for her own Wi-Fi, her own phone bill. Everyone does. Everyone does this. So you can't tell nobody what to do, how to do, where to go, who to look at, who to listen to, who to believe. It's up to you, the listener, to believe what you want to believe. Shout out to the chat. I always liked Selena. I never had no problems with Selena. Never. We might have some kind of disagreement, maybe on one of her platform. It's been a while. I don't have no problem with Selena. I don't have no problem with Sis. I don't have no problem with Sis, not at all. But there are some people that are interested in the Sis and Selena fighting each other. Why? Why? It don't make no sense. Not to me. It definitely don't make no sense. And I find it very interesting that while they was having lunch together, 86K found it necessary to call out the name of Kwame Brown. Like, Kwame Brown is sending you to do all this? That's why you can't believe anything 86K does. 86K, Bishop Oil, Baby Oil, Russell Red, EJ are all Kwamites. I never liked the Kwamites from day one. I always believe what Tommy Sotomayor said. I believe what Tommy said about Kwame Brown. And I'm right about it. You see how right I am? I'm right about KB relationship with 86K. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to set up other people to beef with each other. Because Kwame Brown can't fight his own battles. 86K can't fight his own battles. So what do? They hide behind a female image. And I watched them do it before. This is nothing new. This always happened. It's a possibility on these YouTube streets that men will hide behind other females, hide behind your skirts, hide behind what you do, hide behind what you say. Any woman they come across, they feel that they can use them like the way you use a tool when you go to a construction site. Same thing. If a carpenter needs to build a house or build cabinets or do rough framework, what happens? He has his own tools. He gets his materials together. He reads the blueprint. Once he reads the blueprint, he's able to draw up his own diagram of what needs to happen in certain areas of that house or certain areas of the project that they are working in. You have to get the measurements. You have to get materials. You have to get your tools together. And a carpenter job never ends. You got to be on point what you do, carpenters, because what you do lays the foundation for everyone else. The sheetrock people, the electricians, the plumbers. You have to have everything read right. Because if it's wrong, you're going to have to tear down your own work and start all over again. I went to a job not too long ago, a construction job, where the sheetrock people had to tear down all of their work. Why did they tear it down? Because it became compromised, water damage. So that means that somebody didn't do their job correctly. And what happened? They called my company I was working for. We had to come in, we had to get all the sheetrock out. That's an all day project. All day. You're breaking up sheets, the wall boards, you're putting them in to the trash bin, you're removing it from the building, you're clearing out that whole area. So what? The people can come back in and repeat what they did, but they had to fix what they did wrong. You know how many buildings have been built and they called in my company that I work for, the two different companies I work for, and say, look, what we're doing, we are tearing down stuff. So we had to do demolition. We had to remove all the debris, all the trash, just so they could replace the damaged items or the damaged areas of that work site. And YouTube is the exact same thing. People are the same. 86K, aka Garrick, I see him as being a troublemaker. I see him as being a drop shot, no name, off brand, drag nasty, beta male, dusty. He's a dirt bag. He doesn't hold any value, not in my eyes. Not in my eyes at all. I don't see him as an ally or a friend. I see him as a rival. I see him as the opposition. Why? Because he worked for Kwame Brown. That's why. And I'm going to continue seeing him that way. And anyone that works with Kwame Brown, I will continue seeing you that way. We got a lot of YouTubers that are creators now, been creators for quite some time. Some of them were under Kwame Brown. Some of them were able to see that he plays Squid Games with all of you. With all of you. Whether you're a supporter, whether you're a subscriber, whether you're a moderator, whatever. Kwame Brown doesn't care nothing about none of you. And I'm going to keep saying it until I can't say it no more. We had some YouTube creators had to separate themselves from Kwame Brown. They left on their own. They've not put out of Bus Life. People keep saying this is the bus life sector. This sector does not belong to Bus Life. This is Soda Nation sector. We were here fucking first. We were here way before Kwame Brown even thought about coming over here. And I remember the enemies of Tommy Sotomayor very well. I remember. I have not forgotten. Mhm. Not forgotten. Not one time have I forgotten who the enemies are of Soto Nation. And some of them went over there to Rumble. Some of them stayed on these YouTube streets. They went under different other YouTube creators. There's no need to hide behind a YouTube creator. And we were here first. When you hit them links, you let them know your dominance. You let them know who the fuck you are. And I do that every time I hit any link. And I don't hit many links. I don't travel all over these YouTube streets. There's no need, especially if I have a life outside of YouTube. But I'm well aware of what's going on. I'm well aware. And sis, you are wrong for trying to say those terrible things about Selena. I heard some of the rest of your video this morning, and whether she sat with 86K or not, it does not matter. She's her own person, and she don't mean nobody no harm. Nobody no harm. I like Selena. I respect Selena. You know, it is what it is. I respect most of the YouTube creators that's in this sector, and I'm not there every day. Can't pay attention to everyone, but I will play out the rest of Siz's video that he did yesterday. That's a 10-hour live. So that means I'm going to have the back and forth, slow down certain things, speed up certain things, because I don't do screenshots and I don't do reactions on certain videos. I don't have to. I do what I want to do. Me and Sis, we don't see eye to eye all the time. We agree to disagree, basically. He respects me, I respect him. He talked about me in the past, I talked about him in the past. It has happened. Nobody's going to be peaches and cream all the fucking time. It doesn't happen. Not in this life and no other life. Good morning, Tamika. Yeah, I noticed you yesterday, Tamika. You've been quite very busy. You support your people and you keep it real. And a lot of people don't like that, but I appreciate you, Tamika. Yeah, everybody can't be perfect. Everybody can't be everywhere all the time. And it's kind of hard to catch these videos, especially if they're live at one particular time. I can't do it. There's no way for me to do all that. But I appreciate you coming in and stuff. You can hit the link if you choose. If you choose not, I understand. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you see what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in these YouTube streets. And you can't comment on everything, but at least you do comment on what you need to comment on, and you do it well. There's a few of you that actually do that. You keep it down the middle, and that's it. Some people don't want you to do that. They want you to be on one side. You can't be on one side because you pay for your own phone bill, you pay for your own Wi-Fi, you do what you need to do, and that's it. You're not doing anything wrong. Selena didn't do nothing wrong. But that 86K, it's something about him I don't like. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't believe nothing he say. I don't like Bishop Baby Oil. I don't like Russell Red. I don't like EJ, whatever the fuck that dude is, another troll on these YouTube streets. Word, and exactly what you should do. Like who you wanna like who you want to like. But I just want to let you know that you didn't do nothing wrong. You said all the right things, and you talk about how you feel. And if people don't like it, they can kick rocks. You know what I mean? You haven't done anything. It's just that when I see what people are doing on these YouTube streets, and oh,
Hey, baby, how you doing?
oh, I'm doing just fine. How are you? Can you hear me?
Um, yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just hitting the link saying good morning. I had missed your first live you did. I was like, dang, she didn't even stay on long.
No, I
Oh,
usually don't.
yeah,
Because when I'm perplexed about something, I don't like to stay up too long. People hit the link, they hit the link, they come in the chat, it hit, whatever.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, hey, they don't care for me. But you know what, Arabia, what I got to say about that? Okay, they got a problem with me, liking people saying I'm messy. But the same people that they don't like me, cause good, cause okay, just say Lonnie and Sid. They stop thinking I'm messy because I'm with Lonnie, and then I was Sid. But he let her on her panel. He let her on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't mad at him? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I think it's stupid. Don't you think it's stupid? So basically, they just don't like me because they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? You
Well,
know.
I don't know who don't like you because you have done nothing wrong. You've already said your truth. You already said how you felt, and you pay your own phone bill. You pay for your
Yeah,
own
and my
Wi-Fi.
bill, everything.
So
Yep.
my thing is, if you're paying for your own phone bill, your own Wi-Fi, you should be
Yep.
able to go wherever you want to go.
I thought that was the thing, right?
Yeah, that's
I
that's
thought that's what
that's
we
the
all have a
game
right.
plan.
We all have
That's
a
the
right to
game
like what
plan.
we like. We all have a right. And see, I feel this is why I really do feel like it's not really a middle, but like I love Selena. But then, her and certain people don't like each other. But
Good morning, highly favored. Good
why should
morning.
I have to feel guilty about who I like? I like her. I like Selena. I like
I
Sid.
like
I like
Selena
Lonnie.
too.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
like
saying, but
Selena.
yeah, I mean a lot of people don't, but I do. Just because y'all don't, that don't mean I don't have to like her. It just it's weird to me. But I'm gonna continue to do me, so I
Mhm.
don't give a damn. Listen, we both 51. We can do what the hell we want to do. Shit, we deserve it. Shit. You know, you know what I'm saying?
But
We grown as shit.
you know what I appreciate about you, Tamika?
Hey, how do you find sis? Uh-huh.
Okay, I appreciate. Well, remember that day I hit Sis panel,
Uh-huh.
and me and Bishop Baby Oil got into it,
Uh-huh.
and me and him like kept going, kept going. Finally, we both left. We both left,
Uh-huh.
and I heard you and Yella give your perception on it. I didn't get mad. I was like, maybe they see something I don't see. Because sometimes when you're in a heated moment or you're impaled or whatever the case may be, you don't hear everything. You only hear what you want to hear.
Yeah,
And I
I
heard
think
him
I was telling
attacking
you to
me. That's
calm
the only
down.
thing I heard.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing I heard. You
Yeah.
know, just like with anybody.
Mm-hmm. But see,
But like
what I
I
be trying
said, like I said, Lonnie was up there on Sis channel not too long ago. Why didn't
Mhm.
she say the same thing that she said on her own panel yesterday? But
Yeah,
you have
I
nothing to
mean,
do it. Don't answer. Don't answer.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, because I am not.
Don't answer. Roll under the bed. Roll under the bed.
Thank you for that. And see, okay, and then see, you just made you are awesome, but you made a perfect example of what I do when I get caught up in on panels when they talk about somebody I like. I just freeze. I don't say nothing because it's not my business to say anything, right? So
Right.
a lot of people think I'm supposed to leave a panel or speak up for them. I don't have a dog in a fucking fight. These are grown people that don't know each other. I don't know them. I just support them. So why should I say anything? I can stay where I want to stay. I don't have to
Right.
leave a panel because we was probably talking about something else and this just got brought up, So I'm like, oh, hopefully you get back on something that I can talk about. But if it's something that I don't agree with, I just don't say nothing. Why people don't understand that? I just don't realize that. I just don't realize why people
Because
don't understand.
people are caught up in their own perception of what life is. And some people, I'm gonna tell you what the real deal is. A lot of people are dealing with inside, it's an inside battle going on
Mm,
where they're fighting their own selves. What happened in childhood? What happened when they became teenagers? What happened as they got older? What kind of life experience they live? So they become very rigid. These
mm,
people don't want to bend, they don't want to flex. There
yeah.
is no gray area for them. But for a
Mm,
lot of us, there's a lot of gray area. But for those that do bend, that do flex, we're being taken advantage of. We're being called simps. We're being
yeah.
called fools. We're being called all kinds of names.
Uh-huh. I hear
That
you. Yeah.
that ties us to being like open minded or free spirited. A lot of
Yes,
people don't
sir.
actually have a free spirit.
Or to think for yourself or go where you want to go. I go where the fuck I want to go. Damn, but what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out, and it's a lot of other people to do the same thing. But I'm always getting called. Yeah, she be on this page, then she on. Yes. Do you hear me talk about either one? No, and you're
No.
not. You know what I'm saying?
You always roll under the bed. What I
Yeah,
mean by roll under the bed,
I know what you're saying.
you always put your mic on mute.
Yeah, and I be cooking and all kind of shit. When they get done, I cooked Arabia. I cooked the whole dinner on Lonnie panel yesterday because I didn't want to get involved with that conversation because I didn't. What I'm saying, of who I rock with. So why would I say anything?
Right,
But
that's
can't
true.
nobody tell me if I would have left the panel. Well, then you leave the panel then. That's what you would do. That's not what I did. But you
Hmm.
didn't hear me say nothing. So whether somebody want to do that, you should have a mature mind to say, well, she don't be saying nothing about it. No. So how can I've been doing this for 2 years back and forth almost with him and with Sears and Lonnie. I don't say nothing on neither one because I like both of them. So leave me the fuck alone.
You like both of these people.
Yeah. Let me do me. I do what the fuck I want to do.
You like them even if you get in an argument with. But some people you can't argue with on this app. You can't.
Uh-huh.
Because they automatically, oh well, she really on their people's side. That's not the case.
That's
That's not
childish.
the case. Just like me and Lonnie just had an argument on Scissor's channel not
Yeah.
too long ago.
But that don't mean y'all can't get back to being, cool though. I mean, everybody can
No,
have a argument.
but no, but what it means is people were picking sides then. They were picking
Oh,
sides
oh,
between me and Lonnie.
I'd never
I'm
do that.
like, well, ain't no need to pick sides because I don't be up here that much. I don't do too many videos, and everybody know me as being what
You, what you mean? Being what?
the villain anyway. So,
The BT
yeah,
1000,
the
baby.
BT 1000, Lucy the Vampire, the
Yeah.
Jeepy Creep on that shit. They don't associate her with being that.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't have no bad feelings against Lonnie, but I see what going on because yesterday when I came home, Lonnie and Sis was live at the same time. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
hear him say nothing negative about Selena until I went deeper into the video.
Oh,
And
okay.
even then, if it's too much, I'll skip over and go somewhere else in the video or
Right.
just cut the video off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Cause me personally, I know them two got a beef, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get involved. No.
Me neither. Me neither.
I want to say nice things about Sis. I want to say nice things about Selena.
Right.
So
Cause I don't
that's
even
the
know what
thing
the
for
beef
me to
about,
cut
and I
it down
don't
the
want to
middle.
know. You know.
But I'm not gonna get up there and do a video. Yeah, now he said, when did he say it? That's the only thing I asked Lonnie. When did he say that shit?
Mm.
Because I didn't hear it. I had to cut the shit off yesterday because my eyelids kept closed. You know, when you work overnight, you can't do an overnight shift.
You know what, Arabia? I be loving when kids go live at night because it get me through my whole work. When it used to get me through my whole work night, when I worked the third shift, it got me
You
through
know,
my whole night.
I worked the other night and I heard brown skin lady, she was live, and I listened to brown skin lady, and
Yeah.
because I use two phones. I use two
Mhm.
phones, this phone
Okay.
and my other phone.
Hmm.
So when this phone, I don't want to use it all up, I'll use the other phone. I'll use, the
Yeah.
battery life on the other phone, listen to the
Right.
rest of the video. She cuts it off at a certain time.
Hmm.
So, like if Sis was to go live at night, I would listen to him.
Yeah.
Barbie Girl Tina, same thing. It's certain ones I listen to, other people I just don't listen to.
Right. 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 I don't either. Me neither. If I don't like you, I'm not going. Because I just started back. Me and brown skin lady. I didn't really care for her at first. I wouldn't listen to her. Now I be listening to her. She funny as hell. She's
She is
that's my
great.
girl now.
Shout out
But
to Brown Skin Lady. Shout out to the
it takes
chat.
it takes time to get to know people. See, I said that's what I respect about. At least she hold her ground. If she don't like, she just gonna not like something. She don't change none of that. That's what I respect about her. Saying
Yeah.
she a strong lady. Saying she got a right
But
to feel how she feels.
I never liked 86K Garrick. I never liked him.
Okay, and that's
So
a lot of
no,
people that don't.
that's my opinion. That's how I
Yep.
feel about him.
Uh-huh. And you got the right to your opinion. A lot of people don't. That's what I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say that on the panel. Like, yeah, 'cause a lot of people don't like you. You don't really know who did that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have flagged you because a lot of people don't like you.
My channel, this channel was just flagged not too long ago under
Really?
harassment and bullying.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What you
Harassment and
did?
bullying.
Who was the topic? You remember?
Uh,
Well,
I, I,
don't even bring it
I
up
think
then.
yeah, I did do it. I
Yeah,
did.
yeah, but I don't want you to bring it up because I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna tell who, but everybody can go back through those videos and see. So
Yeah.
it's just like the big channel, same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing has changed.
You can
Just
get Fizz
my
to help
sleep
you with
time.
that. Help you with that big channel and see if you can get it back, up and popping.
Hold on, somebody's in the
He does
back.
stuff like that.
Let me see.
He can help you. He always, he try to help you with that type of stuff. I guarantee you
Hey,
he can help you with that.
ladies. Good
Hey,
morning.
Hey,
Holly
hey,
Favor.
hey, babe.
Hey, sis. Hey, y'all.
Good.
I see y'all
But
were on
she
the
tickled.
subject of. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes, I
honey.
can hear you.
Okay, I was on the subject of. You can go wherever you want to go. We are all adults.
Yeah.
I,
What's the problem though, Holly Faye? I don't get why people do that because if you support two people, right, you got to. I see it all the time. I can see them in one person chat, and then when I go to another person chat, they in that chat. They go back and forth. Why I can't do it? What's the problem with that? I'm serious though. Serious. I can hit his panel, then if I see Lonnie live. I said, "Oh my God, Lonnie ain't been live in a minute." So let me go hit her panel. What's wrong with that? I don't get it. I'm showing support on both of them, but
yeah.
hey,
Wow. It's no problem.
yeah. Some people think so.
Mm.
That'll be their problem. You ain't
Yeah,
losing no sleep.
exactly. That's this.
Yeah, that's their problem.
Yep,
Yeah, not Tamika.
yep.
Tamika do what she
Holly
want to do.
favorite. Hell,
Yes,
But
Holly
the,
child.
favorite. I just heard not too long ago that TJ person was trying to come after you when you was on
Well,
SoFly's channel.
well, I talked about him first, and it was a, it was,
Oh, okay.
it
I
was
just
a even exchange, and that
Holly favor
clown.
crazy. You sure?
He
But you
told me,
kept on saying you a son of a what you call?
he he told me I was on a walker and everything. I said, this nigga. It made me laugh more than I did anything because it
Yeah.
cracked me up. Because he was just throwing stuff on the wall like, you fat, you ugly, you.
Don't know nothing. Ain't never seen you. Ain't never seen you. Ain't
I
never seen
know.
you in his life.
And he looking like a gorilla. It's,
Right.
yeah.
Ain't never seen you. But you got him triggered. That's what it was.
yes. But
That
he
was
wanted
funny.
to fight me.
I
He
know.
was so. I mean, I felt like I had Russell with a gorilla. That man wanted to
Yeah.
fight me.
You, you can't tell me that nigga ain't abusive. You can't tell me that nigga don't put his
That's
hands on his
true.
girl.
That's true.
I
That's
know for a
true.
fact he do. The way he talk, when I was in an abusive relationship, I can tell when somebody is abusive. And he is.
Yeah.
He definitely is. Just by the
Yeah.
words he say.
Yeah. If he could have got me and slapped me around that day, he would have.
Yep. Shit.
He was
Well,
saying some ugly stuff. I
Hmm.
said, I'm not an innocent victim. You
Yeah,
know,
but
Oh,
still.
okay.
he
Okay.
slapped me. I slapped him. He slapped me back. We got into it. But he acted more like a girl than I did.
You
Yeah.
you made
That's
him show
what
his true colors. Yep.
I'm saying. Like, damn.
Holly Favor made him show his true colors,
Yeah.
But
Arabia.
see,
She
the
she
thing
she brought
is,
out the real him.
but the thing is there's a lot of men attacking the women on YouTube, and not only did TJ do that, he threatened to get another woman fired, find out where she worked, and get
Yeah.
the woman fired from off her job.
Yeah.
And I think that is wrong. But I am so glad, I am thankful that Miss Renee came up there and said what she said.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she
Shout
was
out to her.
enlightening. But
She
Oh,
look,
he
he
brags
held up
better
about
be
his
glad
doxing
he
ass
has
people.
a
thing.
job. He really better be
Yeah.
glad he have a job. He's a convicted felon, and he got a lot of strikes
Exactly.
against him. He doesn't seem like he's
Hmm.
intelligent enough as he should be.
Right.
He really better be glad he has a job.
He brags about those. Yeah, I'm doxing people. So he bragging about that. He better just
But
chill. Okay.
well, okay, hold on, y'all. What I want
Okay.
everyone to know, if you are a convicted felon like myself, you cannot dox anyone. We can get in
Yeah.
some serious trouble and go right back to fucking jail. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. I maxed out my sentence in 2001.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But there's certain things that we cannot do. We cannot
Wow. I
do it.
didn't know that.
So yeah, there's a lot of shit we cannot do. And if we do it, if we dog someone, it's just like if I come out and dog someone, I can get in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Hmm. I
You
didn't
know
Well,
what I
know that.
maybe
mean?
he shouldn't be doxing people. Maybe they need to be more creative with, they have an influence.
Yeah.
But
The
they
influence is them
people,
having a lot of people in their chats. They should be
Yep.
more
right?
creative with the opportunity that they have. But
Right.
no, no, no. They'll stoop to the lowest form because to me, that's the far, that is how far their creativity reaches. They don't have a mindset to sit down and
They
say,
don't have they don't
am
have a
I gonna,
creative mind. Yep.
yeah,
So they
am
gotta
I gonna
go to
create or am I gonna create content, or am I just gonna be an idiot and just run around YouTube
yep.
and make it a your mama situation? Or
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I agree
They
too.
they can't go back and forth creatively, so they gotta hit below the belt and do the
Right.
docs, you know.
But it's wrong. It's wrong. It's
Mm-hmm.
wrong. When people
Very
dox
much so.
people, that's saying right there, you can't handle what was said, or you
Thank
can't
you.
handle what was done to you, or people met or embarrassed you. But if you're
Exactly.
if you're a convicted felon and you're on this app and you're fighting with people, you're arguing with people, I'm advise you, do not dox anyone. Just fight the good fight. If you lose, take the L.
That's what
There's
it is. He
plenty
lost.
L's I've taken. Plenty
Yep.
of L's.
I think when you dox, that means you know you lost. So that
Yep.
you a sore loser, you know. So you
Mhm.
gotta revert to that shit, you know. Just take, like you say, Arabia, take your L to move the fuck on. Find something else, you know. Think of something. That's how you expand your creativity and your horizons and your what you call it, the dozens. Keep, you know. We used to say that back in the day, playing the dozens. If you can't take it, then hey, get out the fight. Leave it alone.
Holly favored she just dropped off. Maybe her phone.
Yeah, I think her signal. I think she seemed like she was driving or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime she come back in, she can come back in. But Tamika, I truly enjoyed our talk today because we have not talked like this in quite some time, my
I
love.
know. Hey, it wasn't my
And
fault. You didn't like me no more. You didn't want to be my friend.
well, I was mad with you.
Yeah, I know you was, but you know, hey,
I was mad with you.
You're
I
respect.
was really hurt. You know, because even though I'm 51 years old, I'm 51, I still run on the time level of somebody much younger. That is not an
Yeah.
excuse, but I know why I do what I do,
I know.
or
Hey,
why I say what I say. Just like the other night, I went to work the other night. I worked the whole aisle by myself. You know how that is.
yes.
They pile the shit on you, work the whole shit. Then they want you to go over there and help the other person. The other person might be weak in that area.
They
So
always
you
want
end
more
up,
for the higher workers.
yeah.
You get
So you're
punished.
working 3 hours.
Yeah,
So I'm
you get
like,
punished.
what? I said, oh hell no, my back was hurting. I was already.
Yep. They never appreciate you.
My attitude came.
Yeah, I already know how that is.
The
You know, I know.
attitude just came in. I like, oh God, let me get off this damn floor. Because
Yeah.
I'll go, you know what I'll do? I'll walk off the job. My mom used to tell me, don't walk off the job. Finish out the day, finish out the
Just
night.
don't go back. Yep.
Right, just don't go back. And that's
Mhm.
it, you know?
Mhm.
So it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Holly Favorite. Shout out to Tamika. Shout out to my support team. They know who they are. My subscribers, new and old.
Yep.
And,
Well, I'm talking to you, Miss Arabia, and if you go live, I'm gonna try to hit your panel more often, sweetheart. I know you getting anxious. You ready to get the fuck on? I already know.
Quite a few people be here in my chat, but I'm glad you was able to come over here and say what you had to say, because I feel this is how I feel. Even though I might not like certain other YouTube creators, you might go over and visit them. That's your phone, that's your computer. You paid for it.
Exactly.
You paid for it. So you go where you like. You go where you paid for. All right. Don't let nobody bully you or try to troll you about doing what you do.
That's what they do, but I don't pay no. I do try. Do talk my shit too, especially when I get my beer in me. But it don't bother me really. Hey, I get to talking a lot of shit, and then a lot of shit I be saying on here, I be playing, you know. But hey, I still say what I say.
Hey, salute. Shout out to the chat.
It's all about fun, right?
Yeah, it's all about fun, bringing the fun. Because I told sis that the other night. I said, I remember there was a time when we were all together. All riding together. Because we was all riding against Kwame Brown. That was the biggest enemy.
Yeah.
Then as time passed, things started changing.
Yeah.
And so we had to live through the changes.
Mm-hmm.
We had to live through them. And you know, I appreciate everyone that I see that still survived everything. Yeah. And even though I might not agree with what Lonnie is doing right now, she's a survivor. She survived the hurricane.
Yeah.
You know, just like Sid.
Y'all be all right after a while. You know how y'all are.
Sid and all of them. We're all survivors. Shout out to the chat. And
Yeah,
but
the devil be
Tommy,
all right, honey.
Soda Nation was here first. So this is not Buzz Life. This is Soda Nation.
Hey, hey, like Lewis say, it's all about who we like, huh?
Right, that's true. That's
Mhm.
true. That's absolutely true. So what you gonna do today? You gonna cook today? What you gonna cook for us today?
My grandbabies went back home yesterday. I cooked them, dinner yesterday. I ain't cooking shit today. But you know what I did? I did take out some beef neck bone. I might just do that for me, but I probably ain't gonna cook nothing today, Arabia. I promise you I ain't.
Well,
I
you
just,
have to eat. You have to
yeah,
eat.
I probably eat, a little here and there. I be so tired when they be leaving, girl. They get me, Lord, they
Yeah,
keep
cause
me
you
busy.
you you keep them for a couple of months and then they go back home and then they come back later on.
Yeah, yeah. See, this is what I do. I usually I come here in the summer because I'm back in Michigan right now, and
Oh, okay.
spend on the whole summer with them. They with not a day off. Seriously, all three of them. I be with them every day. And they just went back to school last week, so now they just come on the weekend. I be kind of missing them during the week, but hey,
Mm.
it helps with my depression too. When it keep me busy. Because I came here
Oh,
on a
okay.
family issue, so it keeps me, my mind off certain things. So, but I enjoy my grandkids, and then I go back. Usually, I go back to Virginia, you know, and I come back.
Mm.
I just can't stand this back like 6 months here, 6 months there, all the time. Like, god damn, I want to just
Mhm.
be. But I can't
Station
because I got to see
somewhere.
my grandkids, So
Right, that's true. You gotta see your grand, but at least you have that family connection, and it does keep you lively and well, and it keeps you busy, and it keeps your mind going. And
yeah, yeah,
unfortunately, some people don't have that same thing. They don't get the same kind of blessing that you got. But thank God you got children, you got grandchildren that are
yeah,
in your
yeah.
life.
Uh
Fill
huh.
it up because
Yeah,
basically some of us don't have any kids.
exactly.
And
Yeah, I
when
hear
I
you
hear
though.
reports about those reports about children being abused and killed,
Yeah,
immediately
yeah.
I'll come to the YouTube streets and talk about it.
Man, ain't
And I'd
that
be like,
sad?
why? Come on, man.
Yeah, ain't that sad? I can
Come
stand
on.
here where
Mm,
and I
mm, mm.
automatically picture if what if it was my grandchild? Like it just angers me so bad. It really does. We just gotta
Right.
pray for these children and keep prayed up for them. Because it's a lot of evil, in this world. It's a lot of evil. You know,
Hmm. And
I got this.
it's waiting to consume us.
Yeah, yeah. We
That's
just
why
gotta
that's why
pray.
my homegirl Baltimore, she was down here for a little while, but then she ran to Texas. And
So
she
did
told me
you?
before she left, she said Arabia is the evil out here. It's consuming
Yeah.
women around our age. They're not taking the 20-year-old, they're not taking the 30-year-old. They want the women that's much older.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
what is it about the middle-aged woman? But she's
Right.
right.
What's wrong with our old asses? Let me quit.
Sure, it's a lot of us is slipping. It's a lot of women my age, your age, are slipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're part of the street life. They forget where they at,
That's sad though, huh?
and they get took. You
That's
know.
sad as shit. For real,
Hmm.
for real.
But lately, we've been blessed, not been having too many incidents of that. But it is what it is. Because I live in North Charleston now. I
Uh-huh.
live in North Carolina. I'm from New York. I grew up in New York. The same things that's happening here is happening in New York. It's happening
Everywhere.
on a bigger scale.
Hmm.
So it is what it is. Everyone needs to be vigilant, needs to be careful.
Exactly.
If you
Always
drink,
gotta
drink at
have them.
home. Don't drink in the bar.
Yep.
I'm advising our young women, if you drink anything, do
At
not go
home.
to a bar.
Drink at
Drink
home.
at
Yep.
home.
Be aware of your surroundings at all times because it can happen
Be
so quick.
yes, because
Yeah,
so
it's
much stuff be happening.
scary,
I was slipping. I was slipping a couple of years ago. Ah, Shit, I remember one day I woke up in the hospital.
Oh,
I'm like, what
really?
the hell happened? This happened years ago. This was around Aretha Franklin funeral.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a few
And
years ago.
when I called my grandmother and told her what happened, she said, Arabia, it's not no strangers that did that to you. It was your people.
Yeah, the
And
people you
I
have
had,
around you.
yeah,
Those
and I
people, those
had
people.
to, because I had lost that memory. That memory
Mm-hmm.
didn't come back until like months later, after my
Yeah,
eyes had cleared up and all
yeah.
the
I remember
injuries
that.
had went up. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
and
you told me that you got beat
it
up
was
really bad.
pandemonium ever since. I never was friends with that person again.
I hope
I'm like,
not.
no,
Do you still see
no,
them?
no.
Oh,
But
that's good.
they've been giving messages to one of the homeboys up here, and it
Yeah.
was like, tell her I'm looking for her and all this other bullshit. I'm like, she getting ready to disappear in December. She getting ready to go back home where she came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I know that's right, Arabia
Yeah.
too.
But she's an old lover of mine. She's an old lover.
Uh-huh.
And things like this happen. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, just
And
be careful. Like you said, it's better
yeah,
just to find
basically.
yourself. So
She's a big woman, just like Lonnie. Same size, same everything. Only
oh
thing,
really?
she's more dark skinned and she speaks Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's it. That's the only difference. Same,
Oh.
same attitude, everything. But that woman's a Scorpio. Lonnie is a Virgo. So it's two different worlds. But
Yeah.
every time I see Lonnie, I'm reminded of that one woman. I'm like, damn.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
Lonnie don't
exactly.
know that. Lonnie don't know that. She like, well,
He
you know,
knows now.
baby.
Mhm. He knows
I like,
now.
"Dog."
Hmm.
But that's on me. That's not on Lonnie. That's not on nobody. That's on me. Cause there've
Yeah.
been other women try to
Yeah.
do say things about on YouTube. That's not. I didn't lie on them, but I'm like, damn, come on, da da da, and they'd be like, all right, baby, whatever. Cause when they see me, they're like, oh yeah, she come.
Yeah.
If somebody see me in their chat, I'm not welcome in the chat a lot of times.
You
I'm not.
welcome. You always welcome as Sis and Lonnie and
Well,
I mean brown skin ladies.
yeah, brown
Mhm.
skin lady, I'm welcome over there. I'm welcome with Sis. I'm welcome with Lonnie. I'm welcome with
Moonlight.
Sister T, Queen Virginia. It's just a few.
Yeah.
Just a few. The
Yeah.
John Joe, I'm always welcome over there.
Yep.
It's different ones. Vince, I love Vince the Sniper. Shout out to Vince the Sniper.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my boy too. Yep.
Yeah, I love him. So yeah, it's quite a few. I
Yep.
try to keep my circle small. I don't want to be stretched out. And Riders for Life. Shout out to Riders
Okay.
for Life. That's my girl over there from Philadelphia. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, baby
Yeah.
girl.
All right.
Get ready to
I'll
close
holler at
it
you.
out.
Hey, don't you say if you got anything. I'm for the hop down, but if I like you when you in this, what I'm saying, you be having your talks are very good. So I'm gonna get in the chat and listen to you. I think you should, if you got anything else on your mind, just say it. But I'm gonna hop down and I'm back in the chat though, babe. If you
Okay.
stay up here a little longer, need me to come back up, I will. I'm in the chat.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank my new subscribers, my old subscribers. I want to thank my YouTube creators. I want to thank my support team because this has been an interesting year on these YouTube streets. And I want to shout out my YouTube creators the most because without you, it wouldn't be a me. And even though I've been doing videos on and off for a couple of years, way before any of you met me, way before any of you met me, but I'm not going to be up here that much longer. But I do want it to be understood. I understand what's going on between certain YouTube creators. They might not get along with each other. They might be all in with each other. That's on them. I like both of them. I like both of them. That's the only thing I can say. Nobody's perfect on this app. Nobody's God Almighty. Nobody has the right to call someone a cult leader. You have no idea what a cult is. You have no idea. Have you ever lived in a cult? Have you ever been a part of a cult? I think not. A lot of people don't know what that is. A lot of people don't know that there is a thing called the house of prayer. A lot of people don't realize, they don't remember that story about that woman that ran a cult and she killed some of her members. And I don't know how another adult gets so much power over other adults unless those other adults are missing something in their life. I could be missing a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to join no cult, no groups. My first name is Arabia, and I was born in 1973 to a woman that was a part of the Nation of Islam. She left the Nation of Islam. She joined in 1968. She left in 1974. I'm telling you, this woman had internal battles going on with her own self because she grew up in the segregated South. She grew up around the time of Jim Crow. And during that time, they were teaching Black children that they were worthless, that this country didn't need them, that they were never nothing. They were always slaves or sharecroppers. My biological mother ran from South Carolina. She went to New York. She stayed there for 35 years. 35 years. Ran back to the South. I go back and forth from South Carolina back to New York. South Carolina back to New York. South Carolina back to New York. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Hey, Donna. Donna is in the chat. Donna. Ooh, every time I see you, thank you for coming in, baby girl. Thank you for coming in. Shout out to you. I want to shout out to all my moderators that used to moderate for me. I want to shout out to all of them. Lonnie was one of my moderators at one time, Sis. Then, I had to stop with them. And then I got Donna and DL and Khadijah to be my moderators, and I miss them. Shout out to y'all. This is a much smaller channel, so there's no need for me to have moderator, but I do remember the work you did for me. You were very loyal. Thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. Donna, you feel the same way I feel. But I want to thank everyone that came in and visited with me this morning. You could have been anywhere else. You decided to come in with your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914, Westchester County, New York. I'm still in South Carolina, but I'm in the house. I'm in the house. I'm enjoying my life. I work overnights. And there's plenty of days I can't do it. Not like the way I used to. It's a different day, it's a different age for me. And that back pain I've been having for quite some time has come back, and it's come back stronger than ever. I don't know where this back pain is coming from. Last time I went to the doctor, they said nothing wrong with your back, nothing wrong with your back. Here, let's give you this prescription for these pills or whatever. I have no idea. It might be arthritis for all I know. You can go to your primary. I can go to my primary doctor anytime for any little thing. And they be like, there's nothing wrong. It might be psychological. Because I remember one particular year going to the hospital with one of my sisters, and they was like, it's a psychological thing. It's not that I'm afraid of pain, because I've been living with pain for years. And it's more than what it was. It's more than what it was. So I continue to take my pain pills. I continue to get my rest. I continue to stay active. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Oh. Go to the doctor and tell them to check your kidneys. Yeah, because the pain is in the lower back. It's been going on for a couple of years now. It'll leave, then it'll come back. I'll go to the doctor, and they say it's nothing wrong. Then all of a sudden they'll come back. It'll stay for like 2-3 months. Sometimes I be like, if you walking down the street, like sometimes I walk down, just simple as walking across the street to go somewhere, the legs will, start acting funny. I'll be like, I better hurry up and get across the damn street. Don't want nobody to clip their car on me. You do that, I gotta call Shelly Leaks. Shelly Leaks. And they do that a lot down here. They like to clip people with their car. Yeah, but that's a good suggestion. But I haven't noticed anything different. Just that pain. That pain came back over a month ago. If I take these pills, it'll work. And it'll work for like 2-3 days, then I gotta get stronger acting pills. And when I do that, then the pain will subside and then it'll come back. And I was like thinking to myself, it might be the way I'm laying down in the bed. It might be, different things. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. But it doesn't stop my mood. Either I'm going to be in a good mood or a bad mood. I'm going to be loving or hateful. Nothing lasts forever. Yeah. Because I remember one of my aunts feeling the same way a couple of years ago. And yeah. So I might have to do that too. Hey, DL. We got DL and Donna in the chat. Y'all always come over here and support this channel. Yes, you do. I want to thank everyone that came to visit with me. Highly favored. You had hit the link. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Tamika, for coming in. Thank you, DL, for coming in. Donna, for coming in. I want to thank all my ghost watchers. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, and I'm in Fort Washington County, New York. We're signing off. But I will see each and every one of you perhaps in this chat or someone else's. But thank you for coming over. And I appreciate your support. And I'm not perfect. If I get something wrong, I get something wrong. God help me. But I see. All right. Peace, y'all. Thank you for coming in. Like and share the video. And I thank you for your support. Tamika, thank you so much for coming over. Thank you for talking with me. And thank you, Highly Favored, for coming over and talking with me. It's good to hear the women come over and hit the link and just talk just talk to me just like we regular people. And we are regular. Shout out to all of you. Thank you.